Rental Pro training video. The category is air compressors. These items here are two very popular items with air compressors. They're in the system as either a breaker, a pavement breaker. There are two classes. They're also known as a pneumatic breaker because they are air driven. They both basically do the same job. This is a 90-pound class breaker. The red one is a 60-pound class breaker. Again, they both do the same job, but a 90-pounder will hit harder than a 60-pounder. A 60-pounder would be more appropriate for tight working conditions such as a trench. A 90-pounder would be more appropriate for larger volume jobs. The 60-pounder would go up to about 6 inches of concrete. The 90-pounder would go up to anything above 6 inches of concrete. Now, one of the things we do at our store is we try to color code things. If you'll notice, the 90-pound hammer is yellow and the 60-pound hammer is red. Basically, anytime you see two items that look identical, if they are one is yellow and one is red, the yellow is always the larger of the two. The red is the smaller of the two. We have two other colors as well, but we'll talk about those in another video. Also, we have our steel color. This is the steel that goes inside of these breakers. The yellow is 1.25 inch steel. The red is 1 1/8 inch steel. Again, different sizes for different hammers. And these are three of our most popular bits. Whenever we send something out on rent, we always want to send a primary bit and a secondary bit. Again, it depends upon what the customer is doing. If they're doing a lot of volume, if they have a lot of square footage to do, and it is concrete, they want to take a 3-inch bit, which is 3 inches wide at the bottom. Then I would also send a 1-inch bit for a backup, just in case they broke a piece of steel or got a piece of steel hung. And for hard rock applications, if it's hard like a granite or a limestone, there's a mold bit, which is a 0.-inch bit. But these are the three most popular size bits that go out on rent. Another thing is if someone calls in or brings in a piece of steel that's broken, it will look as if it had a crack in it when it left. That's not the case. Basically, they are either solid or they're broken. We don't want to get into a confrontation with them over the phone, but basically at the checkout counter, we drop the rent, sell it as a used piece of steel, and try to retain the customer without losing the steel. They also get to take it home with them. It can be used around the shop for various things. But again, breaker, pavement breaker, 90-pounder, 60-pounder, and again, whenever an air compressor goes out on rent, we always try to send the hose. This is 3/4 inch hose, 50 foot long. It has quick connect or Chicago style couplers on the end, which is what is used on our 185, 210, and 90 CFM air compressors. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.